Hey there, my name is Seth Gruber, and I'm on staff with a nonprofit pro-life organization called Life Training Institute. And I'm part of a team of speakers that travels across the United States speaking in schools, pregnancy care clinic banquets, training seminars, and churches, equipping pro-life advocates to make a gracious and thoughtful and persuasive defense of their pro-life beliefs. So I'm going to be starting this weekly video series called Pro-Life Thinking Thursdays to help us as Christians, as Catholics, as pro-lifers, as those opposed to abortion, to think well about the issue of abortion so that we can be ambassadors for unborn children. So this episode, I want to address the objection from the pro-choice movement that says that males who are involved in pro-life work don't have a right to voice their opinions at all because they're males. Because we have penises and can't get pregnant, we don't have the right to tell women what they can or cannot do with their own bodies. And so we have to stay out of this discussion. I was speaking at high school just 2 weeks ago, and during the question and answer portion, a woman stood up in the audience and said that since I'm a male and can't get pregnant, I have no right telling her what she can or cannot do with her own body. At which point I very graciously responded by saying that I actually think it's sexist to discount my position because I'm a male, which led to an outroar of applause from the audience, because we recognize that if something is truly morally wrong, it's wrong regardless of the gender of the people opposed to that wrong. But if it's true that we as men need to get out of the abortion discussion simply because we can't get pregnant, then it would follow that all women who are barren or have already gone through menopause should also not have any opinion on abortion because they can no longer get pregnant. But of course, the pro-choice movement would never accept that rationale as reasonable. Secondly, if it's true that men have no right to voice their opinion on the abortion issue because they're males, then Roe versus Wade should be overturned immediately, because that was decided by 9 men sitting on the Supreme Court justice panel at the time that made a decision affecting women's reproductive liberties for the last 44 years. And lastly, to say that men can't have an opinion on abortion simply because they're men and it's a woman's issue is sort of like saying that women should be silent when men molest children, because we could say it's a men's issue, but we find that reasoning horrific, because if something is truly wrong, and if that wrong injures or ends the life of innocent human beings, then everyone should be opposed to that moral wrong, regardless of the gender of the people offering those opinions. And so if women shouldn't be silent when men molest children, then men should neither be silent when women choose to take their unborn children to be slaughtered through abortion. So in the end, arguments don't have sexual organs, and we as pro-life advocates ought to demand the other side to interact with the ideas and arguments we're offering, rather than attacking the gender of the people offering those arguments. So join me next week for Pro-Life Thinking Thursdays. Thank you.